Hello friends, welcome back to another question answer series video. And in this video also I'm going to answer 5 different questions which you all have asked in the comment section, and I thought that these answers would be relevant for most of you. So yes, if you are interested in knowing more about the company, then do watch this video because I'm sure that most of these questions are relevant to you and is going to definitely help you in the company. So let us start with the first question. I got a support project. I don't want to be part of that project, but in the training period, they provided CIS domain to us, which is basically a support task. So is it possible to learn a new domain internally and leave that project after some time and search a new project? So there are various different answers to this question. So like there are different parts, different answer parts to this same question. So the first thing is that there is a rule that you cannot leave a project before completing 18 months at it. So you cannot just leave a project like it's your choice. So you cannot just leave the project like that. You have to complete minimum 18 months in it, unless suppose the project gets over. So suppose after 10 months the project gets over. So now you can leave the project, but you cannot by your own leave the project just like that. Now there are two ways of allocating project to you. So in the initially you get a training in one domain during that camp training program, or after joining the company you have the freshers training, so you get training in a program. So according to this question, he got trained in the CIS domain. So similarly you can get trained in say Java domain, in Salesforce cloud domain, in the cloud domain, .NET domain, Python domain. So whatever domain you get trained in, after your training you are going to be allocated a BU. So this BU is going to allot you a project, and that project will definitely be related to the training, related to the domain in which you have got training. So if you have got training in the CIS domain according to the question, then you are going to get project related to that, because that is what you have been taught. Now, so there are two ways. One is the manager is going to directly allot you a project, and directly allot, you cannot do anything about it. If you have been allotted a project, you have to be a part of it. And the other way is that you get calls for interviews, and over here you have the chance to reject. Suppose suppose the project doesn't suit you, you want a different project, you want a different type of project, maybe you want to support, maybe you want a development, you might be having different choices. So yes, you can reject in this situation when you get interview calls from others. But in many cases you are directly allotted a project, and that time you cannot refuse, and whatever is allotted to you, you have to take that. Now the question is, can you change your domain after this? So again, there is certain things that you cannot ideally change your domain just like that. So for the first 18 months your domain will remain the same, but you can obviously talk to your supervisor that, or your RMG, that yes, I have also knowledge about this domain, so if there are any project openings in this domain, then please forward my name also for these projects. So I hope you are getting what I am trying to say, that yes, suppose you have got training in CIS domain, but on your own you have studied Java or another thing, so you can request your RMG that please give me opportunities for this domain also along with CIS domain, because I am not that interested in CIS. So if you give me, I'll be more interested in Java. So you can always talk to your supervisor regarding what is your interest, or which domain you want. So I hope that I have been able to clear this query to you, that yes, you can change domain, but then it again depends on a lot of external factors. Now coming to the next question, from when the actual bond starts? Is it after getting joining date or after completion of the training program? So bond in any company starts from the day you officially join the company. So many people think that if you are taking part in this ADAPT training program, then you are already in the bond period and you cannot leave the company, you have to pay this bond amount, blah blah blah. But that is not the case, because you haven't joined the company officially yet. You have not signed the offer letter, you have not joined the company. So even if you have taken part in ADAPT, you can obviously reject the company when after your graduation. So yes, this training period starts from the day you join the company. Suppose you have given a joining date as say 1st July. So from 1st July your bond period will start for 2 years. So yes, bond period starts from the day you join the company, and not when your training completes or when your ADAPT training starts. No, nothing. Just remove all those different thoughts. Just remember one thing, that the day you join the company, your bond period starts. So the next question is L1 exam MCQ based or coding? Now again, this question has no common answer, because depending on your domain, you can either have only MCQ, or you can have both MCQ and coding. So there are two types, either only MCQ or MCQ plus coding, and this will be told to you by your supervisor that in your batch which is going to take place. For example, in my batch I had only MCQ in this L1 training, but in my friend's batch they had L1 MCQ plus coding. So instead of asking this question to me, the best will be to ask your mentor that what is going to be the exam pattern and how many questions will be there, what will be the pattern of this exam, and will there be MCQ coding. So yes, talk to your mentor regarding this thing. Next question is, not having PAN card, will that be a problem during joining? So during joining it won't be an issue, because you can obviously upload your PAN card details after you join, but yes, you should have their PAN card because it is a very important document, especially related to salary and creating accounts and all stuff. So yes, you must be having a PAN card. It is necessary. Even if you don't have right now, do apply for it before you join the company. But even if you don't join the company, you can obviously upload it later, but yes, try to do it at the earliest. The last question is it compulsory to join Capgemini if we attend ADAPT training? So as I've already said that if you attend the ADAPT training program, it is not compulsory that you have to join the company, because ADAPT is just a normal kind of training program, just a refreshing course to to improve, to not recollect your skills of Java and HTML and database. And even if you don't know, like those who are not from the IT background, then this will help you to to learn the basic knowledge. So just because you have completed the ADAPT doesn't mean that you have to join the company, because unless you sign the bond, unless you sign the actual offer letter, unless you do that, you cannot join the company just like that. So until and unless you sign the offer letter, you're free to reject any company, join any company, do whatever you want. But after you sign the offer letter, it is you shouldn't leave the company. Like if after you sign the offer letter, you are then a part of that company and you have to join. So I hope that in this session I've been able to answer some of your queries. And similarly, if you have any such queries, you can mention it in the comment box below, and in the next video again I'm going to pick up random such question and I'm going to answer this for you all, and I hope that this is going to help you to understand more about this company. So yes, thank you guys very much for watching this video. Do like my video, subscribe to my channel and share my videos with your friends. Thank you guys. See you in the next one.